Hello again. We are continuing from the last video, right where we left off. So we can go back down this way. Now right here, got some decent gold. And right here, 400. Now, you really can't get over there yet. It's not possible. You will in the future. Now, if I remember right, jump in the middle and attack. Nope, it's not this area that you do that. Okay. Anyways, you just filled in all that map, which comes into play later. So now, destroy this. This is probably the best place to farm them, because you got two, you can kill them real fast, real easy. They don't pose a lot of risk in this tiny little area in the amount of time that it takes to charge their attacks. Again, the drop rate's just so bad that I'm not going to sit there and do it. So he would not normally be here if you didn't get that Mormon statue, so...
Thy destiny awaits, O Prince.
He will now take you to your destiny. Duck down, or else that's gonna push you. Now up there is an onyx. We'll deal with that afterwards. It's kinda... Well, it's not really the smartest to try and get that while he was trying to take you through this. You're most likely gonna fall in the water and take a ton of damage. You're probably going to take a ton of damage trying to get back to him as well. So, again, oh, dang it. Again, if you did not get the merman statue and you were just pushing it through this area, that gate would not have opened up. So proceed. If you're just standing a little bit in there, about knee height, you will not take damage, but once you get past that is when you start taking damage. But the reason we came here is for this. The snorkel, or the holy symbol. Now you won't take any damage. I find it pretty hilarious that a snorkel is the holy symbol, but we'll take it. Avoid him for a split second, or not. Actually, you can. So go down here. I think there's items, but you're actually covering map space as well. Again, that will come into play for just game clearance. You get different endings and whatnot. Keep going. Normally, I don't like abusing that, but in the water it helps. There's nothing that you could possibly get that speeds up your movement underwater. And there's a knuckle duster that you would also get from one of those frogs. Not even as good as the jewel knuckles. So, but, oh well, another weapon. So now go back, because this is kind of a tricky jump anyways to make. You're going to get that onyx. Now you could get one of the bats to come down, but how are you going to see it? It's kind of weird, right? Kind of awkward to try to do that. You could maybe we could do it with this one. Oh, I screwed that one up. Okay, let's go. My bad. So slow. This kick is like the fastest thing. Okay, so we'll reconnect with him. Oh, that would have been a bummer. So now, because we have that holy symbol, we could just go ahead and jump off and get that onyx. and then just go the rest of the way back. And the onyx is, well, maybe we can catch him. Oh, that was rude. I didn't think he was that close. He beat us. Okay. Now, if you want, actually, if you want, we can go somewhere we're not supposed to go yet. If you've leveled up quite a bit and got some good luck, we'll take you to the catacombs. Oh, you can go here now. Now there's fish head pillar thingies, which I think is just really odd looking, but I don't know, kind of cool. You can dodge their projectiles with your shield, obviously. You cannot block their fire. They give you something. Don't remember what it was. I don't even think they give you a regular food item. Nunchaku, which oddly, well, I guess not oddly, is a two-handed weapon. Terrible. Not really that good in this game. Looks cool, but really, really not that great. I think they give you resist ice, come to think of it. Resist ice and something else. And oh, so we're gonna try to go to the catacombs. It's just a pain because if we screw up, we gotta go all the way back around. But if we screw up, we'll use a library card, and I will show another trick that you normally can't. Oh, yeah, we'll do that. If we screw up, we'll use a library card. There is another quick trick. Ooh, thought they were gonna get me. Anti-venom does exactly what it says. Life max. Good stuff. And yeah, if you've gotten lucky with stuff so far, not really a lot does a lot of damage to you. Again, that's probably my only complaint about this game is how easy it is. Especially considering it's a Castlevania game. Like, really, really, really easy. These games are notorious for being very hard. Unless you're young and you only remember the Lords of Shadow games. You will never beat this current. Oh, wow. I feel like that's different. Anyways. Usually at the dash. Okay, so from here... yeah... Okay, so from here, you probably want to get right about there. And then do your jumps. Because you are otherwise not supposed to reach that yet. Go over here, push the button, skill underneath will do that, and something appeared by the wooden bridge. Now time it, be careful, go right back. Now, he'll be there. Oh, look at that. TNT. That was the other thing. Cool. A little bit of someone cute AC/DC. So, turn back around. And take it easy. Go real slow. So once you start seeing that skeleton ape, you want to start backing up slowly. Get to right about here. Let him throw the barrel. Move. He'll destroy the bridge. Thank you, skeleton ape. Go down here. Abandoned pit to the catacomb. That's right, okay. I don't think there's too much going on in this little section. But there's a safe spot here. This could be one of the tougher bosses you run into at this point, because they could be a little unpredictable, but I'm going to show you how to easily beat them. I kind of wish this boss was harder, because I really like how they look, their design and whatnot. The Cerberus. So, get in their face. They'll do that. So, if you get close enough, they will not hit you and just wail on them while they do the Gatling thing. Sometimes they'll jump over, stay close. Just stay ducked. You're good. See, they have a tendency, as long as you stay close, to keep doing the Gatling fireball. Okay. Now, I have one of these gals. She could be a pain. Those things are very fast. She drops... Oh, what did she drop? I think she dropped something that's fairly useful, like an armor piece. Now, if you get her just like that, she actually won't move. It's actually an easier way to take her out. So from this room, you're going to run into these gremlins. Terribly annoying. And they drop resist fire. Does exactly what it says it does. Again, temporarily. Now these guys, yeah, at this point in the game, most likely, like even me, I've leveled up enough and I still am not taking them out in one hit. You're probably not going to either. So, you just got your first familiar card.
Pleased to meet you, Master. I am ready to serve.
At first, he's kind of a goober. Yep, he's just kind of standing there, or floating there. That's okay. We really like him. He's cool. And he will eventually become very strong. So go here. Now you've unlocked the serpent. We're going to use that. Should we do it now? Nah. We like him. We like to use him as much as possible because he will become extremely powerful. And actually attack a lot. Again, yeah, they don't drop if they die in a wall. Okay, so you've probably seen that button when we first came in.
There's a switch. Perhaps I should press it.
There we go. This room is filled with thorn weeds and corpse weeds. Oh, look at that. Good job. these thornweeds and corpse weeds drop strawberries. This is an annoying enemy. If you let her give her an inch, she'll take a mile. That's why she's annoying. She can be a no-hit run killer. And she's got a ton of health for this area in the game, or this stage in the game. Okay, drop down here. You get the Ring of Ares. For now, it is the most powerful ring in the game, but it drops your defense to 0. But you can see it brings your attack up 24 points. At this point in the game, it's not worth it. You take serious damage. Break the wall, come in here, you get some peanuts, barley tea, and the power of Sire. Do not waste that. It is one of the more powerful, technically throwing weapons in the game. You want to save that. I'll show you how you eat peanuts. This is a very unique thing in the game. Oh, this is cool. So, these shields, when you actually take projectile damage, will actually give you a heart. So if you use a lot of sub items, you keep this equipped, and anytime you block a projectile, you'll get a heart back. Okay, peanuts. Most food items just drop right in front of you. Not this one. And you cannot just grab it like that. You have to pose. It's a little tricky to pull off, but gives you a lot of health back. And as you can see, other than the Ring of Ares, there's literally nothing but these secret boots. Sorry. The long pause was an interruption, if you will. Okay. Oh, dang, yeah, see her, the hitbox for that is really rough. That's why I said she could end your run. And she hits pretty hard. She drops, I believe, a heart brooch, which is an accessory that I think gives you more hearts. Possibility of hearts. But very rare. And then the other thing is his Zweihander sword. I think that's how you pronounced it. Pretty much every RPG ever has had that great sword. And it's very strong, but it's very slow. And it's very rare from that enemy. It's almost not worth it. There's only a few two-handed weapons I actually really like in this game. And I will get to them. Well, when I get to them. This little ledge, for no particular reason, drops. The disrespect. Come on. Come on. There we go. Yeah, they're stingy with their drops. So here, Karma Coin. And a combat knife. That's one of the stronger short weapons you get. Yeah, just under this Bekatoa. Nothing too fancy with this weapon, but pretty strong. Karma Coin. This coin with 2 effects. I'm not going to waste it because I think one of the only ones in the game. But it could have one of two effects. Okay. And I don't know. I haven't used it in forever. I don't remember what they do. Okay, we are now in the catacombs. Go down here. There's a save spot. Sure. Bing. I like that save animation. Probably one of my favorite save animations. Okay, on your left, this will be the first one that I use as far as accessories. The Bloodstone improves blood healing ability. Any status effects you get, this will help naturally heal them faster. Forgive my clanging, getting some water. Now this wall right here can be destroyed. That's the second one. Oh no, that's not an accessory, but very good item. Big HP restore by cat damage. This is a really, really goofy one. A little bit less defense. I'm going to use it in this area, and you're going to see why. And for whatever reason, it increases your intelligence quite a bit. Okay, so we've got these guys. They're pretty cool looking, actually. I've always liked their design. Were skeleton. Kind of look like... I don't know why they keep their arms like that, though. Like freaking T-Rex or something. But still cool looking. And I like their death animation. Soul Strength Potion. Again, not going to explain it. And they drop something else. I think it was a weapon, but I don't really remember what it was. Keep going. These guys get annoying. Not hard at all, but they do that. It's highly telegraphed. Not really a big deal. When you drop the two skeletons on the sides, it becomes comically easy. More gremlins. I just want to kill them. I don't like it when they run. It irritates me. We're going to switch our sub-weapon for that now. Because it is actually useful for progression. And I'll show you how. Now right here, you finally get monster vials, but some of the tombs have blood skeletons in them. Not really a big deal, whatever, just take them out. Take your monster vials. Now, these next two enemies, again, are a little bit more of a threat for, you know, a no-hit run, and especially the smaller one, actually. So that little monk sitting there, he could potentially end your run. The other guy, he telegraphs his attacks. But him, he's fast. Yeah, he ain't messing around. So that's it, though. Take him out. Take your time with this big guy, and you'll be alright. What I like to do with him is get him to do the one where he's actually gonna create a pillar underneath you. Come up and attack him a few times. Back up. You know, if you're worried about getting hit. That was cute. Beating him, attacking him. So that's it. See, they cover some distance. That's why they can end your no-hit run. Now the monks, they drop miso soup and something else. Tea. I think it's tea. This guy drops a fury plate, which is an armor, and if I remember right, it's actually a really good one, but crazy rare. But not gonna waste my time on that. They do give, I think, decent experience, but again, waste of time. These guys, if you feel like farming them, they're not bad. They can be a little annoying too, but jump behind them. Jeez, I guess not. Maybe you'll have better luck, but they don't like me. Nothing in here likes me today. Or, you know, this whole guide. That's crazy rare. I was going to say they drop the first elemental sword, the firebrand, but very rare. So that's your first one. And likely your first one to use a special attack after the Alucard sword. So down to forward attack, and it does that. Really good for, well, most other places besides the particular area that you get it in. The other item that they drop is a sirloin, a giant slab of meat. Now these guys can be a pain also, but get close and they'll just keep doing that. That's it. Now they drop another throwing weapon, permanent weapon. Kinda rare still, but they drop a chakram. And they also drop the jewel sword. Very rare for both. I don't think I'm gonna sit here and keep trying to get it. The chakram will literally, you throw it out and it comes back to you. Really, kind of a cool weapon. Not that bad considering they're, oh wow, again, rare. The jewel sword will transform enemies into jewels. Extremely rare that it actually does that. But it's actually stronger than the sword I have now, so we might as well give it a shot. At any rate, it also has a cool effect. And it also has a special effect. And yes, even though it says that it doesn't tell you the amount, it is 1. We currently have 8,543. So, we got 4 there. It's up to 47. So, if you're careful with this, come up to him, bonk him on the noggin. There you go, you're up here. You can get up there fairly easily. There's a heart max for you, and a ballroom mask. Pretty decent defense. Just as much as the bandana. But it lowers your intelligence significantly more. Destroy this. Oh, the one bad thing about the jewel sword is crazy slow. Get your third special attack weapon. Now this sword I think is a little more useful here. The ice brand. Again, elemental. Same special attack move. Now one thing that all of these elemental weapons have is kind of a hidden effect to do multiple attacks when you jump and attack. You can do a lot of damage really fast with these weapons. Just like that. Let's see how much the firebrand does to him. Less. Yeah, see this, I don't know why you bother using it here, but yeah. Got since we've been getting crazy luck, let's see if we can get a jewel off of enemy with the jewel sword. Now the jewel sword, that's just aesthetics. It doesn't actually have an effect. So slow. Oh my god, it actually gave us a Zircon. Cool. With the weapon this slow, you really want to take advantage of that particular move. There's another Zircon. Now, I think the bad thing about this sword is you don't get other drops when killing enemies. They only turn into the ratings. So if you're trying to get the other stuff, take that sword off. Or if you just can't stand how slow it is, because it's very slow. Hoping to get the sirloin, it's pretty ridiculous. It's a little giant steak for some reason comes out of them. Rude. Okay, I'm gonna waste my time. This sword deals so much damage to gremlins. Go in here, there is nothing. Nothing. And there's no secrets in there either. Another save spot here. And the walk armor. This is potentially the strongest armor in the game. Defense increases with map coverage. That's why you cover the map. Right now it sucks. I don't think you have to be wearing it for that to increase though. I recommend saving it here because this is another pretty challenging boss, especially if you haven't been leveling up or getting good luck. Oh, dang it. And technically, this is a totally secret area. You could go through a whole playthrough without ever finding it. The Grand Falloon, or in some Castlevania games, Legion. You cannot do any damage to it just yet, because it's got basically a shell of bodies. One cool thing about this particular boss, it takes HP from everything on the screen. Everything that's dropping counts as an enemy. Now that's where you want to be careful, because that will probably deal some of the most damage you've taken so far in the game. It's not a trap. Yeah, exactly. There we go. Now, the sound effects did not happen in the original PlayStation version. I don't think it happened in the original Sega Saturn version either. That's driving me crazy. I'll do it with the shield. Could help you in a pinch. Okay, you could also cheese this boss. Release the shell by doing that. And you really don't have to destroy the whole shell. Just expose the core. And that's what I like to do. I actually like to trigger one of the tentacles to attack. Kind of leaves it vulnerable and keeps it still. That's annoying. If you destroy the entire core, the thing goes crazy. And just for the sake of things, I'll show you. Maybe. I don't know if I've dealt too much damage to it, but we're gonna find out. Dang it. Not close enough. Your hitbox is a little weird when you do that. There we go. Odd. Needless to say, if you're trying to do a no-hit run, it's not really worth it to try to do that attack. Oh, that's okay. We're not taking a ton of damage like that, so we'll keep trying. Okay, just one more. Ooh. Ah, that was close. Probably be faster to do that, and there you go. Now it's going crazy. And that's why I said to save it as well. And got a little lucky there. So needless to say, don't destroy everything if you're not well leveled. Because it could get you. And we're just about done with the catacombs, because there's nothing after this. It's just a dead end. But you get this sword. Mormigul, whatever. I don't know how to pronounce it. Pretty strong weapon. Strong versus holy. Kinda looks cool too. There's like a little slashing effect. Always reminds me of Wolverine's attacks in the Sega game X-Men 2 Clone Wars. Maybe one day I'll figure out how to stream retro games. So we've gone pretty far. It's going to be really annoying to try to get back. Let's use our first library card. Don't forget to switch back, otherwise you're going to waste your only other one. Which you could buy more. Not really too big of a deal, but inconvenience. I like to at least have two, so I'll grab another one. See, normally those weapons would cost 10,000. Now the Thunder Brand, I don't think any enemy in the game actually drops that. I could be wrong, but I don't think it actually does. So you have to buy that weapon eventually if you want to collect them. Okay, I don't think we could really get anything significant right now, especially with how expensive the better stuff is. Diamond plate, you find that eventually. It's not super important. Oh, now you can get the Joseph's Cloak for a whopping 30,000 gold. But you could completely customize the color, inside and out. It gives you red, green, and blue, and you could change the value for the inside and the out to whatever you want. And I mean, the combinations are pretty dang good. Yeah, just costs a lot of money. The metal, you actually can find that somewhere. It doesn't do too much, but I mean, if you're struggling, 1 point each is not too bad. This is worth it. The Ring of Pails. That is one of the better accessories you could get when you're starting out. Gauntlet gives you more attack, but this thing is just a little bit better all around. I really feel like, especially the luck, so we're gonna get one of those.
this?
And actually, sell some rings. Yeah, if you're anything like me, you like to keep at least one of each. If you're also having a hard time with bosses, you can come here and spend some gold on some guides.
How about this?
If you're missing items, you can come here, check out some stats, and there's drop items right there. So yeah, now if you're a collector, you can come over here and see which ones you're missing and farm that enemy. Okay, moving on. We're gonna turn into the wolf here and press you forward twice and just run. Hopefully we can pull this off. Doing. Oh, nope. But, oh yeah. What am I thinking? Oh wow, look at that, 1,000 gold. So now we have the double jump. We can go up here. Now, normally you still can't reach that, but I'm going to show you how to do it now that you have the double jump. You might want to turn him off too, just in case. So get this one to go over there and do that. Kick off him, and you're right here. Yeah, if for whatever reason you've leveled up your demon, you might want to turn him off so he doesn't kill the book before you can jump on it. Anti-venom, potion, and fairy card.
You've blessed me with life. I'm your servant.
So she will never attack enemies. She will, however, heal you with her own specific items if you get low, or if you get turned to stone and you have a magic hammer, she will smack you on the head with it and cure your petrification. Poison, she'll heal you of poison if you have the right items, so on and so forth. She'll also point out hidden walls like he does. Well, no, he only does that one. Oh my god. About to get all the money back we just spent. Okay, so proceed this way. Another save spot, if you so please. These are annoying, terribly annoying. They are flea men with armor, and they jump even more than the other ones used to. Yeah, very, very, very annoying. Very sporadic. No hit run killer. Okay, we can come up here. Now this is tricky. Not normally supposed to get up there, but we can get up there just like that. Right here. Destroy that. You get a stone mask. Little bit better defense, but drops your intelligence. There's no reason to take the cat eye circle off. Push this bookcase. Topaz circlet, which is better. So restores HP by poison damage. Very good. Anything that poisons you, it's actually going to heal you instead. Holy Rod. Great weapon. I guess not as strong as this sword, but realistically that weapon is good in a lot of situations against a lot of enemies. I'm not going to do it in this video. Maybe in another one, but you could sit here while you have the fairy and you will both fall asleep. She will go sit on your shoulder, or you'll fall asleep, and she'll start singing to you. kind of adorable. That was not in the original PlayStation version, but it was, I think, in the Sega Saturn version. And it does absolutely nothing. I think in this one it gives you an achievement, but, or a trophy. But in the game it does absolutely nothing. It's just a nice thing, and I don't know, celebrate the singer, I suppose, for, their contribution to the game. So this is technically a boss in here, but it is probably the most pathetic boss as far as HP and attack goes. The demon. Like, it doesn't even know what it's really attacking. It's just really odd. But let's turn the demon off, because this is the only time you will ever see the Mudman. So if you're a completionist like me, let him sit here and summon enemies, because otherwise you can completely miss the Mudman. And that's it. It's really not that difficult, and he doesn't hit hard. I really wish you could go up the stairs like there was more to this area, but you can't. In the background, I mean. So if you don't have it, there's another stopwatch right there. Destroy these, you get a Tekamitsu, which is literally the wooden Japanese practice sword for samurai. Another onyx, Frankfurter, and another iron gate. You shall not pass. So now we are going to the clock tower, because now we have the double jump, and we could actually progress there. See, yeah, if you're trying to do a no-hit run, these guys are such a pain. Such a pain. I'll try to do it. Maybe I'll try to stream one of these days a no-hit run. Which, I'm not that type of gamer. I don't really care. I love this game. I don't like speedrunning it. I have realistically beaten this game. Realistically, it has to be over 50 times. I could be depressed or anything like that. And this game just calms me down. Puts me in a good mood. This and Super Mario RPG. Didn't get lucky this time, but they do drop 2,000 gold. I think I said that in another video. But I guess these guys have been giving me 1,000 gold, so kind of makes up for it. You can now take them out in one hit each, which is very nice. Again, they can curse you. It's really annoying. Okay, let's go here. Where is it? There it is. Let's hurry on up to the top. Sneaky, sneaky. Little John Turturro reference there from Mr. Deeds. Okay, again, this is one of my favorite areas in the game, and the track for this area is incredible. Really, really, really cool track. I love this track. Maybe I'll try to learn how to play it again on guitar. It's been so long I forgot how to play it. I knew bits and pieces, but it's been a long time. These Skull Lords, they drop a really rare shield. Figured I'd give it a shot since I've been getting good luck on these videos. Called the Skull Shield. Oh man, that scimitar. That's another rare drop from them. Obviously I already have one, so it doesn't really matter, but still cool that we got it. But the Skull Shield is very good. I'm going to kill him a few more times, but I'm going to do it silently so we can listen to the music. Just a couple more times. Okay, let's proceed. So normally here, you will see the traditional Castlevania enemy, Phantom Skull. Oh, but if you touch the bridge, it'll break. Jump on him, because you want that stuff up there. Ice mail, the sword that I have now, and the Shaman shield. And I think, nah, it's the same. Doesn't really do anything, but is a pretty decent shield if you don't have a better one. What else did we just get? Oh, the ice mail. Strong versus ice-based attacks. Not relevant right this moment, but good other times. Oh, jeez. Yeah, let's equip that. Yeah. Oh. I blame it on the song. I was too distracted. Okay. Let's go back. Yeah, like I said, I absolutely love the track for this area. These guys drop a Morning Star. The Morning Star was a, oh man, the actual whip weapon. They called, the whip from, Castlevania 2 was called a Morning Star, or at least upgraded to a certain point. Here, it's just a simple mace. It's not an actual whip. So going up here, you go over here, nothing. You're essentially a dead end. Now, we're gonna go through here. This area gets tough. This area is one of the hardest mandatory areas if you're doing a no-hit run. And this is just a freaking nightmare. You can see why in a second. Because you got those. They'll be throwing knives at you. Meanwhile, you're trying to dodge Medusa heads. Luckily, we've leveled up enough to kill them in one hit. They drop apples and something else, I don't remember. Ooh, that was close. Okay, so go in here. I'm about to have to make another video. You can go here to cover some map space. Deal with these annoying guys. And go up here. Now this enemy, the Cloaked Knight, is pretty strong, but he drops two very rare, very good swords. And there's like some weird glitch with this particular one. If you go off just to the side, he, for whatever reason, keeps spawning back. And not really, no other enemy does that in the game. You can sit there and kill him as much as you want. Otherwise, normal enemies, you have to leave the room and come back. Only do it a few more times. I'm not going to waste time on this. Yeah. Okay. Let's proceed. But we are going to get a really good weapon. Sounds like we're playing a Disney game. Okay. We're gonna go here. However, I'm gonna stop this video and start another. So again, if you're just catching this one, you haven't seen the other ones, give me a like and subscribe and comment, all that good stuff. I'll see you in a minute.